right, welcome back. This message, we're talking about how a lot of times narcissists acquire new sources of supply right under right under your nose, like while you guys are together. And this is a very tactful stealth art form that the narcissist has mastered. And it goes unnoticed. Many of you that were with and still with, some of you are still with narcissists and trying to figure out what your next move is to get away, didn't realize or don't realize that the narcissist acquires new supply frequently, or they acquire prospects to be new supply frequently. One of the things a lot of you may notice is that with the particular individual you're with that may be a narcissist or not, you'll see that they're very friendly towards outsiders. It's like an unusual form of friendliness, an unusual form of helpfulness, being helpful, right? And it almost seems like they go out their way to appease people whom they don't even know. All right. They're so willing to help and assist people whom they don't have any affiliation with even. Why is that? Well, the main factor in that is that narcissists have learned that skillful art of stealth collecting of prospects. And why it works so well is because for you see this narcissist and you meet them, and they look like an outgoing, very personable person who's just friendly, cool, kind to everyone. But what should start throwing a red flag to you later down the line is that this courteousness and friendliness is only extended, or extended, should I say, on an average to people outside of you. Your treatment gets worse and worse, while people, again, whom they don't even know, remains the same in how they approach them, the kindness, the friendliness, right? And it makes you scratch your head and say, well, damn, if you can be courteous and kind to people who you don't know, then I should be getting top-notch treatment. Remember though, y'all, narcissists treat their nearest and dearest the worst. The person who cares for the narcissist the most gets treated the worst. And that's on every account. You've already been conquered in their minds. They already have you. And things that narcissists feel they own, they treat bad. They punish. They use. They do all of these things in which the person should want to leave, but when you do, that's when they pull out that nice, sweet treatment of you towards you to get you to fall back in line. Again, when they're seeking new supply and they're maybe just helping somebody out, neighbors moving in, they're going over to help them out. You're on a cruise. They're disappearing and you're wondering where they went. Oh, someone had this. I was just talking about this and helping. And the thing to it is because you've seen them that way, you blow it off. You just like, oh, they always do that with people. They're just friendly, and this is just who they are. They've been doing this since I met them. And in that regard, you overlook, you don't think anything of it. But the narcissist is scheming. You're not thinking anything of it, but they're seeing you as a fool, and that they can still play both ends of the stick at the same time and not have them meet together, right? They can burn both ends of the candle and not have it meet together. It's contradictory, but it's a master technique that the narcissist uses to always keep an open door for something new. That friendliness, that kindness, that being personal it's a facade, it's a front. But it's meant to always make them look happy and appealing to want to be around, to want to engage. And if they're not, they will engage the person, offer help, offer assistance, because it gives them the opportunity to be able to sell the unsuspecting person on them. You both are unsuspecting. You being the person with the narcissist, and the person who the narcissist is now trying to charm and seduce and reduce eventually to your level if they become primary. No, the narcissist does not treat the secondary bad. The primary gets treated bad. The secondary sees all the fun and interesting things about the narcissist. The primary is getting the dog shit treatment. The secondary is who they have fun with, who they have their secret rendezvous with, or sneaky links today, as we call them. That's the secondary. Now, the narcissist is pretty, efficient at juggling these things initially, but they do mess up. They get too bold. They get too arrogant about, themselves and how they're able to have two situations at once, and neither person is aware. All right. Narcissists they're doing this right underneath your nose. Many people say, well, I haven't physically caught them. You don't have to physically catch them, because not all the time is a narcissist looking to just physically involve themselves sexually. What they're trying to do is get into position for the next supply to be lined up, so that it is an easy transition from you to them once they decide to discard you. They just want position. They just want that door open enough to when it's time for them to get by and get through it, it's easy. They don't even have to open it. It's already open because of the work that they've been doing behind your back that you have been unaware of and know nothing about. It's just how they operate. All right. Even going to the store, they're still flirting with people. They're gathering numbers. They live as though they're single when they're not around you. Between you and them, y'all are in a relationship. But unbeknownst to you and behind your back, and to everyone else that's outside of the circle that know about you and them, they represent themselves as single. You're the roommate that they're just staying with, or you're the person that they've been dating, but y'all are on the rocks and you're doing them so wrong and they're looking to get out of it. Or y'all have been married, but you're separated and you live upstairs and they sleep on the couch, and it's just bad, and they're just looking for their time to move forward. Whenever you hear stuff like that, the person is juggling another person with you, and what they're saying is not to be believed. If you hear someone complaining about how bad someone is, how terrible they are, but yet they're still involved in that situation, they're juggling. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. And not in all cases, but in most cases. Sometimes people are just situationally caught up, but for a narcissist, that is one of their go-tos. So that's all I have to say about that. Just be aware of that. Share, like, subscribe. And until next time, y'all have a good one.